Hi, my name is Carley Richmond, and today I'm going to be giving a tribute speech about Marie Curie. As you can see over here in the picture, she was a very famous female scientist. So, nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less. That was a quote by Marie Curie from A to Z Quotes. So, it kind of just gives you an idea for kind of who she was as a scientist and as a person. She was really just like a very curious lady that, worked really hard at what she wanted to do. So Marie Curie was an amazing female scientist that led to many important discoveries in our time. She helped to break the glass ceiling for women in the scientific field. I'm acquiring a degree in chemical engineering, and without women like Marie, we really wouldn't, be where we are today as far as having women advance into the scientific fields. And for that, I'm really grateful to her. So Marie led a very event-filled life with different discoveries and, of course, some different hardships along the way as well. So first, let's, begin by discussing who she was whenever she was a child, as a young age. So she had an interesting family life. She was born in Poland, and her parents were both teachers. She favored more her father's side, who's actually a math and physics teacher. She was very intelligent and, a very curious person, so that obviously led to a lot of success whenever she was, going into academics as a child. Sadly, though, her mom actually died whenever she was 10 years old. However, she persevered with her studies and, kind of did that in memory of her mom, as told by biography.com. As Marie progressed in life, she continued to just, thirst for knowledge. She really just loved to continue learning. She was a top student at her secondary school. However, she wasn't allowed to enter into the University of Warsaw because she was a woman. Instead, she was attending kind of a floating university, and what that meant at that time is it was kind of like a separate secret university that they held for women. So eventually, she did attend a real university in Paris. It's called Sorbonne. She had very little money, and she lived, very, low means, so she mainly lived off of bread and tea. So it's kind of like, it made me think of college students today, you're not really having a lot going on until you can, get through that part of your life. She later completed her master's degree in physics in 1893 and earned a mathematics degree the following year, as told by biography.com. Marie became most famous for her discovery of radium, which is used in X-rays. First, Marie and her husband discovered polonium when Marie realized that the mineral pitchblende that they found containing uranium was actually more radioactive than just the uranium itself, so they kind of looked into this a little bit further. They discovered polonium first, which was about 330 times more radioactive than the previously seen uranium. And actually, it was named polonium after Poland, which is Marie's home country. After this discovery, they continued looking into the pitchblende, and it was still having a lot of radioactivity. So, since they saw that high level, they continued looking, and they were able to discover radium, as told by thefactfile.org. The Curie's research was critical in the development of X-ray technology, and it's something, it's one of the largest discoveries to date. Marie actually won a Nobel Prize for her discoveries of radium and polonium. During World War I, Curie actually helped ambulances with X-ray equipment, which she herself drove to the front lines. So she was very hands-on involved in World War I, as told by BBC.com. So Marie also helped advance women in the scientific field. I couldn't be, personally more grateful for, this advancement. Without women like Marie, I likely couldn't be going for the scientific degree that I am today. She was an extremely influential female scientist, many great discoveries. We only got to discuss a couple of them today. But sadly, she actually died of radiation poisoning at age 66. She used to kind of carry around just like a little small thing of radium in her pocket every day. And so as we know today, they didn't know back then, some of the poisonous powers of radium at that time. So Marie was an exceptional female scientist. She kind of paved the way for, women of the future today to really, delve into the scientific field and, allowing people like me to follow in her footsteps. And, all women in technical fields really owe a great debt to Marie Curie. Thank you.